I'm going to be breaking down some of Chun-Li's best normal and special moves to help you out if you're just starting. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible for the absolute beginners, so as always, I'm going to be using modern controls for this guide, but everything here can be done in classic as well. If you're confused by any of the concepts I bring up, be sure to check out my guide, The Absolute Basics of Street Fighter. Chun is all about her pokes, so I'm going to give you two to focus on, with the first being her forward or back medium attack. This move is fast, safe, and a great way to keep your opponent away from you. This is your go-to button to mash on in mid-range situations. Her standing heavy is an absolutely huge button. It's very big as you can see, so you can use it to bully people from pretty far away, but it's definitely a riskier poke. If you miss with this move, it takes Chun a long time to recover, so if your opponent is jumping a lot, they'll catch you for using this attack too much. Because your pokes are so strong, your opponent will probably try to jump at you to get over them. Luckily, Chun-Li's forward special is a great anti-air. Be ready to use it at a moment's notice when they jump over your pokes. Remember that if you can hit them out of the air every time they jump, then they'll be forced to play on the ground and deal with your pokes. When you and your opponent get close to each other, Chun-Li's standing light attack is super good. It's fast, has great range, and it's safe. When your opponent blocks it, you can mash it a couple times to push them back and create space for yourself, or you can mix it up by hitting light and then walking up to throw them. Overall, just a great button to rely on in close range. There are two special moves I want to introduce to you in this guide. The first was Tensho Kicks, which is the forward special anti-air we talked about before. The other is her Fireball, Kikuken, which you can input by holding back special. Chun-Li's Fireball is a charge move, which means even in modern controls, you have to hold back for about a second before you're allowed to throw the attack. If you don't hold back for long enough, you'll instead do lightning legs, which are good, but a little harder to apply to a beginner game plan, so we won't get into those here. Your goal starting out with Chun-Li is not to run your opponent over, but rather keep them away from you and chip them down while you do it. Use your standing medium, standing heavy, and back special Fireball to stop your opponent from approaching on the ground and be ready to knock them out of the air with forward special when they jump at you. If and when they break through and get close to you, use your standing light attack to bat them away and retreat to safety. On a defensive character with a charge move, it can be tempting to walk back to the corner, but try your best to hold your ground mid-screen. This is much easier said than done, but if you back yourself into the corner, then you're limiting your ways to defend against their offense. Hold down back instead of straight back to charge your fireballs, and switch to straight back when you're ready to shoot. Holding down back will allow you to crouch and sit still while blocking and charging your fireball. It's a great option all around. There's a lot to learn about Chun-Li that I haven't touched on in this video, but that's the point. Simplifying Chun to just a few moves will be a much easier way to start playing the character than if you tried to go off the deep end right away. Practice these tools, and then whenever you feel ready, go ahead and experiment with your other moves, watch more complicated guides, do combo trials, basically whatever you want to do. Fighting games are the most fun when you go at your own pace, so take these fundamentals and build on them as you go. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, or I'm planning on streaming here on YouTube soon, so you can ask there as well. Anyway, I hope you have fun playing Chun-Li, and I'll be back with more guides soon.